And here we go again. Greetings and salutations, guys. Welcome back to my channel and yet another con vlog. Foremost, hope you all had a good new year and hope the year's treating you well so far and that you're all staying safe and healthy. First official video of 2026. Like, seriously, how did we get here at this point? I don't know. It is Saturday, the 24th of January, and it is MegaCon held at the London XL, hence kind of why I'm going. Excuse me, because it is early, and I don't do early, so I don't really know why I decided to buy a early ticket for today. But I thought, hey, at least then I have the whole day to do stuff, so there you go. Excuse me, I'm gonna sit down. So, as with most of my videos, if you are new here, this was not planned. This was a kind of last minute decision, and very different from most of my cons, because I'm only going for the one day and I'm not cosplaying today, which is kind of unusual for me, but I am also going by myself, so I essentially am just not brave enough to go on London Underground in full cosplay. Just, even after all these years, just, if I can avoid the stairs, I will, you know, and it's fine, you know, when you're in a group of friends, and I know the closer you get to the convention, it's usually easier, but yeah, I haven't really passed that stage yet, so here we are. But yeah, so this was decided last minute, because I'd heard about it, I'd asked my friends, and they didn't really seem too keen, because they don't live near London, that's the other side, because XL, as I've probably mentioned before, if you don't know, is my more local con, like it's not far from me. Yeah, and then it was a question of like, should I go, should I spend the money, and you know, I've been having this particular attitude recently, to be honest with you, and to be really frank, you only live once, so I think, what the frick, you know, and also there will be other friends I know who are going there, so I'm hoping I can catch up and at least say hi to them. But it is currently nearly 8:30, and the con opens at 9, and you know, I didn't plan to be there like before the doors open, but I've got to be there pretty quick. But we have an objective today, but first I think I'm going to finish getting ready and then we will carry on. But yeah, this promises to be an interesting day. And the reason I did decide to do a vlog about it is because it's just me. I think I can spend most of the day today actually really looking at the con and seeing what's there. Obviously, with it being MegaCon, they also have the TikTok Fest attached, if you didn't know. And also there's a Kidtropolis, which is basically like a playground with inflatable stuff and all that, which I wouldn't be opposed to. You know, I'm a child at heart. But yeah, but from what I've seen from the map of XL, they are using both sides of the hall, so I don't know whether they're expanding because it's at the XL, because MegaCon, from my experience, usually tends to be a smaller con, and it's normally been held in Birmingham, again, if you're not too familiar with it, but now that's kind of moved over to XL, and the MCM, which is very big at the XL in London, has also moved to Birmingham throughout the year. So yeah, no, it promises to be an interesting day, but like, yeah, I gotta finish getting ready, and I don't know why my face has decided to say screw you this week, so yeah, and I'm still not fully there, so yeah, we'll finish that first. Here we go, guys, we got the outfit choice of the day. It's now 1:45, so yeah, we're gonna get going now, but yes, you see my badge, because I haven't really worn this coat in a while, because it's been like too cold, but I figure since I'm going to be inside most of the day, I'll give it a go. But yeah, I've got that. I've got my Sonic t-shirt, memorabilia, I've got my lanyard, I've also got my shadow bag, I've got my purse, and I've also got my little Sonic hat with Chow earrings. Yeah, I just thought, hey, even if I'm not cosplaying, I might as well go decked out in my favourite gear. Yeah, so yeah, it should take us about 40 minutes to get there, so yeah, should be there not long after the doors open. I have to go collect my ticket though. Hopefully the queue's not too big. I don't know. I know weekend tickets sold out, so I don't know how busy it's going to be, but yeah, we'll see how. But if the doors are open, the queue should be moving, so in theory. But this is London, so you know. Yeah, so we're gonna head on the way. Now, I have a feeling that's the queue. Okay. Do I get food first? Might be a good idea. No, here we are. Okay guys, we are in, and I'm surprised they let me in with a drink, but that's fine. Just gotta figure out where I'm at. Oh, S2, okay. Yeah, and they actually have maps, they provide you with maps, so that's good. But yeah, that didn't take long at all. So yeah, but we are in. So now, goal is, so I didn't actually say, I've got a stamp rally for a Sonic to do today. It's an Unleashed, which is obviously the Werehog, one of my favourites. And that is the main goal for today, so I'm gonna rush and do that because they only have 50 prizes left, and obviously it's only just after 10, so I made good timing as well. Yeah, lost train of thought, Jesus. Yeah, so they only have 50 prizes, so I thought I'm gonna get that done first, get it out of the way, and we're gonna try and do it at supersonic speed, so yeah, enjoy. Hey, found the first one. So, first one done, and we've got 7 more artists left, I think, or 6. So, let's go. Oh, I want them. Two down. So we got nerdresidue, and now it's onto Rockbtmbasement. Down to the last 2, and I'm going to go see my man Hajime first, because that's probably where I'm going to spend the most money, to be honest, and then on to get the prize at the last one. Predicted. I spent a lot of money, not as much as I thought I would on Hajime, but enough. So now we have our last and final one to get our prize, and then we are free to do what the hell we want for the rest of the day. I was wrong initially. I said I thought it was like 2 halls that they use, but it is this whole one big hall, and they've got 2 sides to it. So yeah, well, I guess just start off and have a wander around, see what we got. Obviously, we got some voice actors here. I think there's some people from the Amazing Digital Circus. I think Jack's and that. I do love Digital Circus, but I'm not that massive a fan, and also, yeah, I couldn't afford to do that. So we've got the creators with the Talk Fest, which is always part of MegaCon, so. Oh, Annie was going to be here. That's cool. while I'm here, I might grab some things from my friends. One of my friends is a big fan of the Musume. I know I said that wrong, but I can't remember which one they like. So I'm trying to get some information first, and then we'll see. And my other friend really loves Leon, Resident Evil, so we'll see what we got. Hey guys, it's just after 1, and I managed to find my friends, or like one of my main friends, and we're just chatting and walking around together. But they're also hosting a meet, which currently out is for Love and Big Space, and I'm just taking the chance here to chill while they do that. Obviously got the whole day, so I don't mind hanging around for a bit. Still got to actually walk through the entire con yet. We'll get around to that, and I have bought more stuff. So I can't help myself, and I'm a bit scared to go back inside because I feel like I'm going to keep buying. But I'm currently, my goal is to get some presents for my friends. I found some Love and Deep Space stuff for one of my friends, so I can't find any Resident Evil. And the other friend is for the Musume. I know I said that wrong, sorry, but the horse girl anime. Yeah, and get a couple of characters for them and that. And then, yeah, just see what happens. I did possibly consider leaving and going to Westfield because I have a voucher to spend, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes at this point. Although the weather looks like it's holding up. Like, it's quite bright outside, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes for the day. But yeah, so far so good. Keeping hydrated, also bonus. Yeah, see if we can find any more people. Yeah. It's kind of nice just to have the whole day just to do whatever. Giant Labubu. And you got some of the kids stuff over there. That is hilarious. Got your gaming area. I wanted to try and play some of the games, but they're all like completely covered. Okay, these are the cutest things. I know these are like Chikawa, I'm pretty sure these are Chikawa ones, but they are adorable. with that, guys, I think we've made our last purchase of the day. Well, I'm gonna grab some food, but yeah, in terms of merch, I think we're good. So as is tradition, at some point during con, it's chosen noodle. They didn't have katsu curry though, so I went for, they had a red Thai curry, chicken curry, which sounds really good. I'm gonna... Wow, okay, that is really good. Alright guys, so it's literally just after 4, so we've done really well today. Sorry, I'm so hungry. Yeah, it's crazy how much, I mean, even though it's Saturday and it's busy, it's like not as busy as it would be if you were MCM. Like this is towards the back and it's literally hardly anybody about, which is really nice. Whereas these all seating areas would be absolutely flooded during Saturday MCM, so yeah, no, it's been a good day. I've actually managed to see, I mean, it was literally like a couple of friends, but I managed to see both of them, get to chat with them a bit. Walked around the entire con, which was really good. And even then, it's like, I knew I didn't obviously want to buy all that much more, but I thought I still want to look and see if anything particular stuck out at me. If I had to show one thing, I mean, there will be a whole video for this, but it just, a bit unusual for me. Basically, it was this notebook that I saw, and it's like monster themed, and I saw it, and then I kind of walked away, and then it was kind of just calling me, so I came back, and it was on sale, actually, so I guess it was meant to be, almost. Yeah, no, definitely bank account is crying, though, that is for sure. I have spent way more than I thought to, but I'm not, like, terribly off, if that makes sense, so, like, I've spent a lot of money, but I still have some left, so that's also good, because payday ain't till next week. Yeah, no, but yeah, just like they're going about the layouts and stuff. Obviously, MegaCon is smaller than MCM. Even just going through like the booths and stuff, it's crazy to see like the different artists that get like the different size tables. I never really noticed it before, but this time it's like some would like get almost like 2 tables worth, and then others have almost like a little box. But I presume it just is a matter of like how much stuff you have to sell, and probably about when you get in as well, because obviously they have to like align space and make sure everyone has enough. But yeah, no, definitely got to look at everything, which is good. I said they had the kid choppers at the back, and like big bouncy castles and stuff, which looked really fun, to be honest. But yeah, no, I'm really glad I actually came. It's like, again, just to chat and catch up with friends. Get to see all the cosplayers. I have had so many compliments on my jacket, actually. It's weird. It's like, obviously I wear it so I can show it off, but then when people actually compliment it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, loads, and like a lot of these artists are even here, so they were like, oh yeah, you got my pin and all this, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, so it's been really good, really fun, but now I am getting tired, and the con's still got 2 hours, but I've still got to get home and do some stuff, unfortunately, and I have work tomorrow, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, no, I've definitely made a day out of it, and it's been really fun. Definitely got a good look at everything, which I'm really happy about, and I think I've definitely bought all that I can, so yeah, it's been a good time. I mean, for me it was super easy coming in, like the line was like very quick, it didn't hold up, because it was like leading out when I first came in. I thought, oh no, but then when I got there, it had already like gone and it was like through, which was really good. But I heard later on it got a little bit hectic, but hey ho. My friend also witnessed someone getting dragged off, which is a first I've ever really heard of. I mean, I imagine it happens like definitely at the bigger cons, but yeah, some guy apparently was just being taken away, and I was like, okay. So yeah, the ups and downs of cons, I suppose. Yeah, no, but yeah, so I got the stamp rally done, and I bought like some more extra stuff, because yeah, why not? Considering I'm not doing many cons this year, maybe 2 or 3 at most, if that, I figure why not, and it's one of those things. So yeah, definitely grateful, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this up and then head on home and show you everything. Hey guys, so I'm back. and it's literally just before 6. So we made pretty good timing, to be honest. Yeah, it's been on a full-on day, honestly. It's 7 hours, like, you know, obviously, and it's good to leave, I think, before cons start filtering out, because the trains can get somewhat busy. Anyway, we are going to jump straight into this haul, because, so I've actually done a smart thing this time, and I kind of laid it out so I can see what I'm dealing with, and yeah, minus the stamp rally stuff, I might have gone a bit overboard with the extra stuff, but hey, things happen, and like I said, a couple of things were for my friends anyway. So yes, let's dive straight on in. So again, with the stamp rally, obviously you always get a little, well, the stamp thing that shows you where everyone is, and so to show you by the map there. So my plan originally was, so it was this artist here who had like the prizes at the end. Also they said, and basically, and I knew obviously I was going to see Saiyanhajime, and I thought I'll save him till last, because I'm more likely going to spend a lot of money on him, so yeah, and that's what happened. But yeah, no, so my plan was to do the first two on the, although technically these would like 2 artists joined together, but yeah, no, so I thought best do the side with the least first and then go from there. You might have seen from the vlog, I got a bit lost and actually forgot about the second artist on the other side, so I think I sort of went a bit back and forth. But anyway, so this isn't necessarily in order per se, but I do know the first one I went to was the, so there's all the stamps there from all the artists, so it was a Carrion Crows, an artist I do not recognise. So this is also what a great thing about these stamp rallies. It's usually they always change up usually. I mean, I have to say Saiyanhajime is always part of the Sonic one, but normally, yeah, the artists always get mixed up. So like, I feel like you never really always see the same artist. But anyway, so great chance to see new artists, and that for me is what con is quite significant for, and particularly one thing I enjoy a lot. It's recognizing independent artists and supporting them, because they put a lot of work into it, and you know, I honestly marvel at them, because you know, a lot of people have said to me, oh, could you do something like that? I was like, no, I could not. I mean, putting it aside, I don't particularly like my art style, and I just, yeah, don't think I have the skill for that. But anyway, that's aside. Yeah, so this is what I love about these things. So yeah, first one was carrioncrowfeathers. And again, like I mentioned, I did try to see the artist stall and kind of get a peek at what I might want to buy, but obviously not everything was always visible. And the thing is, once you're there looking, yeah, certain things, different things catch your eye. So yeah, jump straight into this one. Oh, so this actually, the very first purchase was not anything to do with Sonic. This is one of the few artists I've seen that do creepypasta stuff. So they had Jeff the Killer, which I was all for. I'm sorry, I'm filming this on my phone, so I apologise if the quality's not great. So yeah, if you didn't know, I'm a big creepypasta fan as well. Although I did panic because I thought I might have already got something of Jeff the Killer. Turns out I did not, so that's good. Definitely not from this artist. But yeah, this is going to go in my little horror bag. I'm still in the process of collecting. I've already got Slender Man. I would love to get a Laughing Jack, but I've really not seen him anywhere. And there's the other... Oh, God, I've forgotten his name. I actually even cosplayed him once. It was the one with the blue mask with like the tears. Is like crying? Is that crying? Oh, crying something or other. Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, that character almost. But yeah, so that was a very first purchase. Yeah, then we have kiwi.sodas X plushpuddin. I think I did get one from each artist, but they just had these really cute stickers. They had little beagle, because I have a beagle. She's my baby. I did see a print of this, which I actually, funny enough, saw a few weeks ago at my friend's house, and I did remember saying, oh, like that artist was really cute. I had no idea it was them, but I got the little beagle that went with it. And then from the other one, I got a little FNAF sticker, because yeah, I don't think I have a lot of FNAF stuff. So yeah, and so I thought for the stamp rally it might be a good idea to like buy stickers, because again, they tend to be the cheaper things, especially if there was nothing that was really like catching me. I thought stickers are always good, and I've never really bought stickers because I haven't really had anywhere to put them, but I've got like drawers and stuff now that I just stick them all over, so hey, that works. And this one I immediately already put on my phone case, but it's this absolutely adorable little Spinosaur. They had so many different dinos, like a little Parasaurolophus, a Raptor, a T-Rex, but Spinosaurus is one of my favourite dinosaurs, and it's like, I don't see a lot of dino merch, and I'm a massive dino nerd, honestly. So yeah, he's thrown in there. He hasn't got a name yet, actually. How about Nublar? Because I'm a Jurassic Park fan, so yeah. There you go, that's Nublar. Oh no, Sauna. It's got to be Sauna. So then next up we have is, I'm not going to say this wrong, I think Neatnetty? I should have asked actually, but that's how it's spelled. So Neatnetty, something like that. There's the business card now. This is also one that I had looked at their stall and thought I was going to get something else, but what I actually wound up getting, and I haven't got it out yet, but it's a Sonic and Shadow standee that has the Chaos Emeralds at the bottom, and they also flip so that they are Super Sonic and Shadow. And you know, when it was on display and I saw it and I was like, oh, that looks really good, but it was a little bit more than what I was going to pay for. And then they literally were like, oh, if you flip it round, and I was like, yeah, that kind of did me in. So here we are, I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But yeah, so that was that one. Then we have Nerdresidue, which I do know this one. I'd have to say, actually, most of these artists I don't think I have visited before, apart from Hajime. And I have seen an Nerdresidue before. Experimentalbun rings a bell actually, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, I really love their little business cards. They're so cute. I remember that they had so many stickers, and I did want so many, but I sort of like the Crossworld's Werehog with his awesome ride, so I couldn't say no to that. And I think is I was trying to avoid any Werehog stuff for the prize of the thingy, and I'm hoping this isn't actually in it, because I do think whatever was in the prize bag was stuff they weren't selling separately. I mean, that would kind of make sense, because otherwise it's like, well, you could just buy the stuff separately, but then as a prize obviously it's kind of free. So yeah, there you go. And then of course we have my man Saiyanhajime. I will forever shout this guy out. He does incredible stuff, not just Sonic stuff. I've bought loads of stuff from him. He has dinosaur stuff, he's got old like 90s cartoon stuff, like, and it's like small stuff, but it's like, I think I will probably eventually end up buying out his store. Now I did have a few ideas of what I wanted to get from him, because he did say that there was some prints he was thinking of like retiring, and I was hoping some of the Sonic ones were still around, and of course they were, but yeah, so I definitely didn't hold back on that. So I reckon I'll show you the big boys first, because I couldn't resist. So the one I really wanted, because I just think it looks so creepy and so cool, is Fleetway Sonic. I have a weird obsession with this version of Sonic. Well, not like obsession, but it's one of my favourite Sonics, but I like creepy vibes as well. So like Fleetway Sonic, Sonic.exe, trying to think, there are a couple of others I think, but those two in particular always stand out to me. And I have been eyeing this up for a while, but obviously because it's a print, I was like, I can't really go for it. But then when he said he was retiring it, I was like, I think I'll be annoyed with myself if he stopped doing this and I didn't manage to grab one. So I'll find some space for it anyway. So yeah, definitely wanted to get that one. But while I was there, I also saw they had this one. It's from Frontiers. It's Supersonic with the Titan. And I just thought that was insanely cool. I have to admit, there was still a Silver and Blaze one, which I have seen again previously. And I was eyeing it up so much, but I thought, no, can't really do it anymore. But there's nothing to say I won't get it on another if it's still there. So, you know, it's just save it for another time. But that is not all. So I just love all the little trinket bits he has as well. Like all the new stickers, and like my jacket I was wearing today like has all of his patches on it, or some of his patches. And I've never been a patch collecting person, but I have a lot of denim jackets, so I did think, why not? Everything just fell. To add to that, I got the I Am All of Me, of course, and the 3 like circles, I guess, for the Sonic Heroes, which I know I'm gonna have trouble ironing these on because I'm going to be so annoyed with myself if I don't get them like exactly like in the right formation, but we will cross that bridge next time we come to it. And then of course I had to get some stickers, so obviously Shadow, my boy. This one, so one of my favorite relationships by far is definitely Sonic and Rouge, and I don't mean like shipping, I mean just their dynamic. Like I love her and Shadow as a dynamic, like her being like almost like the big sister but like his best friend, and he's just like, you know, along for the ride. But her and Sonic are like a kind of underrated deadly duo, I think. So yeah, I don't know if you can read that, what that says, but it says eyes on the road, handsome, because she had a line in Crossworlds, I can't remember it word for word, but something about the curves, and everyone kind of took it like away. Like she's like, oh, watch those curves, or something like navigate the curves. If I can actually find the quote, I'll put it. But yeah, and then and this one he has on a t-shirt, and I was eyeing it up, but again I couldn't really justify it, and who knows, I may still get it another day. But I just like this as a sticker. It's really cool. But I also have generally, and I'm not even saying, I generally too many t-shirts, to the point where I should get rid of some, but I don't want to, and I have been through it several times with no avail. So yeah, that was all I got from Hajime, and then it was finally on to the last person, which yes was Experimentalbun. Again, I went there and I couldn't really find anything that really jumped out at me, but apart from this Sonic sticker, which might be a meme, I presume, or just something made up, but it's like, Snowball's not a pony, he's a stallion. If you call me a fake fan, but I'm sure that has some significance somewhere. Might even be like, is it a fan cube thing, which I'm not very familiar with, so yeah, but yeah, that was from Experimentalbun. Oh, it's ticking me off how unfocused this camera is, and I do apologise, but yeah. So that was the last one. Hence, then I was able to collect my prize, which is I haven't opened yet. So this is going to be interesting. But obviously, the whole point of the stamp rally was Unleashed. So obviously, the Werehog, which is one of my favourite versions of Sonic. It did show you, like, I think there's definitely going to be like a few prints and some stickers and stuff in here. So we got Sonic and Chip. Little print there. Cute. Again, I'm not too sure if that's a reference to something. I am a bit undereducated when it comes to Sonic memes, and I do apologise. I've got a few more here. Oh, it's another little Sonic and Chip. You don't see Chip much, so that's partly why I wanted to do this as well. And you know, all cute, little postcard. Sonic and Chip running. And I love the different styles. It's just so nice for all the artists to like get together and do their own thing. Looks like we've got some stickers and badges here. Let's have a look. Ooh, that's so we've got a keychain, and there's that side, but I don't know if you can see on that side. It's got like texture, like the wavy texture. That's not Hajime, but I recognise that style. It's one of them here. I did see these actually. He did have them displayed, Hajime, at his stall, and I did want to buy it, but then I thought, oh wait, it's part of the thing. So it's Sonic by the windmill, little standee, which was really cute. Also got this awesome art, which is what was on the main post, but it's that is definitely Hajime. Little Werehog sticker, which is awesome. Got this, very glittery. If you can see that. I'm just going to show a little bit of plastic. So that's a very glittery Chip and Sonic pin, badge even. And yes, so I got and that's Hajime as well as Endless Possibility. I did worry because he said this was made as a bonus prize in there. And I did worry because I have the pin, and I thought, oh, don't really want to end up with 2 pins, but he told me it's a sticker, so yeah, we'll put that on something. So yeah, that's it for the stamp rally, guys. Now we've got the rest of the stuff that I bought. Again, this is not in any particular order, but yeah, I'll show you what else I got roped into buying. And I say roped into because it's what happened. I claim no responsibility for any of this. I mean, I'm an adult. Right, let's crack on because the phone is running out of space. So we have Neko Lollipop, artist new to me, but they had some amazing stickers of all the Prime characters, and I would have loved to buy all of them, but I didn't. So I went with Rusty Rose, one of my favourites from the Prime series, which is nice. I'm annoyed though 9 was sold out, otherwise I would have bought him as well, but then got the Commander Rouge is really nice. Obviously Dread, Pirate Knuckles technically. God, sorry, I'm going to try and focus this because it's just not happening, is it? Yep, okay. And then just because it's absolutely adorable, it's a winky face Prime Sonic. There you go, see for a bit. And it was funny because I spoke to the artist and they were like, yeah, someone told me to do this with like the middle finger. And I said, yeah, I saw another artist do that and I have that as a keychain. So yeah, but yeah, he's just adorable. And like I said, I would have bought 9, but he was sold out, so he must be popular. Right, so these were like very like impulse purchases in that I literally saw them and didn't even register that I'd picked them up and were like kind of paying for them as I like in that moment, because I have seen these on Etsy and I've been eyeing them up for so long, and then I was kind of debating, do I get one or the other, and then they were both there right in front of me, so I couldn't really say no, and I had no idea this artist was actually here. The shockpinkrosary, sorry, my voice has given up on me, I nearly choked just then. Yeah, never seen them before, to my knowledge, but they had both Lancelot and Arthur pins, and you can honestly, like, do I need to say more why I wanted these? Like, Sonic and the Black Knight, as I may have mentioned, is probably up there, if not my favourite. And I have to say, I can't base it on playing the game. I've watched gameplay, I've not played it, which is sad because one of my main consoles, when I was younger was Wii, but obviously I didn't know about Sonic then, and I didn't know, but I mean, I was kind of chatting to someone about this the other day and they said, well, you could just buy a Wii and play it, and I was like, you know what, that's not actually a bad idea. So there may yet come a day when I will actually play it, if it's still around somewhere, but yeah, no, I couldn't get one without the other. Like, I was thinking about getting just Arthur because I already have a Lancelot one, but like just getting the two together was kind of a no-brainer. So yeah, so that was a nice surprise. But again, I literally remember I saw them, I kind of grabbed them and I was like, ah, oh, and the artist had, I don't know if I actually was recording, because again, I was like kind of walking along and I meant to like obviously stop, and then I realised, oh, I'm recording. But they had an actual Lancelot plushie, and I'm like, well, that's like custom made, obviously, but I was like, ah, and he's like, yeah, he's my little helper today, and I was like, beautiful. Yeah, anyway, I get excited about things like that, so there you go. Another newcomer, we have Rockbtmbasement. So that's how you say that, Rockbtmbasement. And did I buy just the one? No, I bought 2. Yeah, so they, I was just, as I came up to them, I heard them talking to someone and saying they had Eevee evolution prints, and basically they were looking to like sell them. They had them on for sale, as in, because they kind of were going to move on and not do them anymore. So I couldn't help but buy a little Umbreon sticker. They had these all in prints, like all the Eevee evolutions and Eevee. So I thought, oh, I'll grab that. And then just out of the corner of my eye, I managed to catch a glimpse of a Sonic print. Again, I shouldn't have bought it, but can you blame me? Like, oh, it's like Shadow and Maria. Like, is there anything else that just eats at your heart? Like, honestly, it's something else. So yeah, I couldn't help but grab that, even though again I said no about prints. Oh, I managed to find Goodlouse as well, because like I literally went everywhere like in the con, and I'm very proud of myself, because at one point I didn't think I was going to be able to do it because I was like going up and down. I did bump into a friend and we got distracted, saved me from that, but yeah, I found Goodlouse, and they had a whole new FNAF series that came out, so I grabbed the Marionette puppet because I don't have that one yet. That's going to go on my 5 Nights bag, but I also obviously couldn't help And I saw this before. Sonic sticker. That's really good. And also silver. And he is trying his best, man. Like, we all are. So please. Right, just a few left, guys. Like, we haven't got much time left. Oh, these bags are not see-through, so I'm gonna have to take them out. But I honestly am gonna say, and I'm not ashamed to say, I got roped into this one. Like, it wasn't my intention to buy any more after this, really. But I had seen this person on Instagram, and I was like, oh, and I actually then stumbled upon them. So I'm pretty sure it's actually this one, Foxinashoe. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, then I'll let you know. But they had what they call the Sonic-Hoo keychains, which is basically dumb hedgehoggy versions of like actual hedgehog versions of Sonic and Shadow. And I couldn't say no. I got like roped in, and it was funny because I was walking past and I was eyeing up their stall, and then literally went, "Ah, you a Sonic fan? Come hither." I was like, "Oh, you called me over. What can I do?" Oh, they also had them as wooden pins, which was really nice, but I do prefer keychains. And then as for my final purchase today, was something I think I mentioned I didn't have planned to get at all. Like, it wasn't even on my radar, but I got it anyway. I'm going to open it just so you can see it fully, because they had some like on display, but yeah, so it's this really lovely, let me get into it. Oh no, sorry. It's just this absolutely beautiful notebook, and I'm pretty sure that's a Wendigo actually, but it's beautiful. Like, and this is from Beep's Creature. I did actually want more from them, to be perfectly honest with you, but I went just for the notebook in the end, because it was also on sale. I think it was 18 and then they knocked it down to 10. But yeah, and it's an actual, oh no. Okay, so I had to cut there for a second because I realized I've picked up the wrong one. The one that was on display that was open was one with written lines in it, and this does not, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. So, because essentially I wanted a notebook that I could, well, I thought I'll get it in the plastic because then it's like all nice, but I should just grab the one on display, god damn it. Okay, that's keeping me off a little bit, but it's okay, it's alright, it's fine. I can work with this. Basically, I wanted to get a notebook because, again, not to go too much into it, but I want to like kind of start writing like maybe my thoughts and stuff down, like kind of like a diary, but not really. I do have like a makeshift one for that, but yeah, I wanted one that was just like a bit bigger as well, so it's like yeah, so that's a little disheartening because I swear like the one I picked up had lines in it, and I was like, oh, that's so nice, but then like there were a couple behind it in wrapping, and so I grabbed those because I thought it'll be like more secure, but yeah, should have gone with that. Anyway, but you know, I think these things happen. It's still a bargain, so you know, I can't complain. It even said on the freaking thing, blank pages. Oh, I don't read things. This is what happens. Oh god, I'm a little bit annoyed with myself, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with it. It's fine. It's still paper. You can still write on it. You don't need lines. Anyway, so yeah, that was it pretty much for my stuff, but then I managed to grab a few things for my friends. Like my friend really likes Love and Deep Space, Caleb, and then my other friend likes the Uzume Horse Girls. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the haul. And my phone's nearly out of space, so I'm going to make this quick. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the haul for con. Yeah, a lot more than I expected. But do I regret? No, not really. So yeah, it's been a day, whole day, and it was really worth it. Like I said, I'm in an iron about whether to go to this, and you know, in fact I was alone, and you know, it didn't really make, you know, you don't really it's different when you're in cosplay, but I wouldn't say it takes away from it anymore. Like I said, I was still you know, happy with all the compliments I was getting about my jacket, and quite surprised by all of that, which is nice. But yeah, and it's just a nice atmosphere, you know, and like I say, it's about going there, seeing friends, supporting artists more than anything is what it's mainly about for me. Like I said, they had some other bits, like there's a little gaming area and some other independent companies and stuff, sponsors and things like that. There was even Tokyo Toys where they had the Shadow and Sonic, which I was very tempted by, but in the end decided not to. Yeah, and like I said, being MegaCon, it was more confined to like one hall, which was quite nice. And it is a different vibe. Like, they're all different. That's why I still think it's worth to like go-to ones, even ones that you've been to before. Like every time is different. There's always going to be something different, whether it be the the actual costume you wear or the people, and yeah, it's always different, always a vibe. So that's why I always like sharing my experiences, as it were. So yeah, I think it's been a pretty good start to 2026. I mean, we are, let's say, coming towards the end of January. I'm appreciating how long this month has taken. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like the fact, because I think once January goes, you just think the whole year is going to start going. I don't even want to think about that. I think I will just add that I will be doing probably more of a proper update video to kind of maybe lay out a bit or give you an idea of what will be happening this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a bit less than what I have done in the past. There aren't really any new cosplays lined up yet, but yeah, I think this year is going to be a difficult one, mainly because I might as well say, actually, at this point, I probably am going to Japan at the end of the year, which is a big thing. So me and my friends have kind of agreed, because of that, to go to probably one less cons and probably only do like one day. And I said I decided to go to this one for me because XL is close to me, so you know, and the ticket like for MegaCon is usually cheaper than MCM, so there's all that. But yeah, so obviously if you minus hotels and other things, I mean, it can still be an expensive day, don't get me wrong, like, but yeah, so hopefully that'll go towards that instead. So that'll be the big thing for this year, which I probably will do a whole vlog again about, because we're going to go to different places and do all that. So yeah, that to look forward to. But like I say, I might actually do an official video, who knows, but if I don't, just a bit of news for you there. Anyway guys, so if you managed to stay towards the end of here, thank you. I appreciate you, obviously. Thank you for sticking with me for another year, and I hope you liked the video. If you happen to be at MegaCon, possibly, like, let me know what your experiences were like. Like I said, I didn't experience anything too crazy. Everything seemed okay. Security seemed alright, like nothing major like that. I never really experienced things like that, so I can't really comment on those sort of things, but yeah, it seemed all good from my point. Yeah, obviously if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, do appreciate it. Or, you know, leave a little comment down below. You have any questions about anything? Like I said, hopefully I covered all the artists and all that, and I seriously recommend you checking them out. Obviously they're all incredible. If you by any chance want to see more con videos, which there are very many at this point, yeah, there will be a link either at the end of the video or up there. And then if you are lurking, maybe it's the first time you see me, maybe for the new year, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell to let you know when I next do a video. Which, speaking of which, at this point, like I say, can't really say. I would imagine might even have to wait till May at this point. May MCM. That's definitely on my list. Apart from that, I don't really know else. I am hoping to get some more animatics done at some point, so there's that. But yeah, so we'll just see how this year goes, really. So, until next time, guys.